Hey, what's going on, Leets and Geeks? Today, I am doing something that I didn't actually plan on doing in terms of this was not on the schedule. I like to schedule out. I'm already scheduled out until January, and I'm probably going to do some more maybe later on this week to schedule me out until as far as March. I like to keep myself about 4 months ahead of schedule. So we've got a 4-month lead time. And something was planned for today. Now, for those of you who've been around for a while, you guys know that I have certain days for certain things. Those of you who've been around for a minute know first Tuesday of the month is what? RPG Elite Philosophy, something that has to do with it. So that is a pillar of this channel. I talk about there every first Tuesday of the month since I come out with my videos on Tuesday. But earlier this year, and I want to say it was around March, I want to say is when it was, I started doing monthly live streams. And so the last Saturday of the month is a monthly live stream. But recently I announced on our Element Chat server, which is a private server for those who are part of the Leet Squad. And if you don't know what the Leet Squad is, I'll tell you how to be a part of that after I get done with this today. But I added a new thing called a how to play video. So basically teaching people how to play a certain game or tabletop RPG that fits into the parameters of what we cover here on RPG Elite. That was supposed to start today, but it's not, because as I was getting ready for the video, which they already went ahead and voted for that stuff over on the Element server. So you're gonna have to wait until next month, which the last Tuesday of the month is going to be a how to play video. But not too long ago, and I want to say it's about a week and a half ago or something like that, somewhere in there, I was invited on to the Four Color Cafe with Bear, the Gen X GM, and Doc Flamingo and Max from over on Legion of Myth. And he invited me on, so we just talking about tabletop RPGs, and I had a little technical difficulty at the beginning, but then we just started talking. So we were talking about whatever, really. And we were talking about, I mentioned one guy that had been around for a good minute. And this guy had actually contacted me literally years ago at this point. And he contacted me and he had wanted me to do something. He was writing a tabletop RPG book or something like that. He wanted me to look it over or something. And I was like, okay, cool. No problem. I can do that if I have the time. Sure, I'll do that. Well, it wasn't too long after that my man did, I wouldn't call it a hit piece. He did a video of criticism about me. And one of the people who I guess is one of his fans was over there, coming over to my channel, telling me, trying to tell me, how bad I was about this, that, and the third. And I'm like, say what? I didn't even know he was doing a video on me. But come to find out that the way that he did the video, he did it that was against the terms of service for YouTube. And so, I contacted him in an email and I said, you're not supposed to do it like that, but I'm going to let this one slide. It's not because you had any criticism about me, it was because of the way that you did it. So he was like, okay. So he was like in and out of like being subscribed to my channel. And because I would see him and then I wouldn't, and I'd see him and I wouldn't. But he wasn't the most tactful individual, didn't understand tact and discretion, things like that, how to do things, how to communicate just tactfully. I guess that's the best way to say it. And we had all had, all of us who were talking, or most of us, I think, I don't know about Doc, I think Doc did too. But we had all had experiences with this individual. And so I had mentioned him, and I come to find out he passed away. And I was like, really? And it was Max who told me. I was like, man, that's too bad. I didn't know that. And so, I mean, we talked, and then we talked for hours, even after the stream was done. We talked until like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy. And I do that. Ask Max. Last time that I did it on his channel, we talked for hours, but then he hasn't heard from me in years. So, and that's the reason I do that. I don't know the next time that you're going to see me, or I'll have the time to talk to you in that way. So I just let it go as long as it's gonna go, right? Well, I wanted to do a video. I've been thinking about doing the video that I was supposed to do, the new how to play video. And then this YouTuber came to mind. Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you guys know about our brand new updated version of 10 Tabletop RPGs for Beginners guide. It's redesigned. I like the way it looks. I'm pretty excited about the announcement, and so the hope is that it will bless you. And this is for people who are just starting on their tabletop RPG journey, or maybe you know of somebody who's in that position and you can get it for them. However, there is a catch. There's a caveat. There's always a catch. And that is you have to join the Leet Squad. Now, the Leet Squad is my mailing list, but it's more than that. You know, every month you get a newsletter and you're automatically entered into whatever periodic giveaways we have, whether it be a gift certificate to Drive-Thru RPG, a game from a publisher, or a game from a video game, because some of these cats be getting my email and be giving me like free game codes. I never asked for it, but they giving it to me. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna give them away because I ain't got time for it. You are automatically entered into that. But on top of that, you'll get early access to any of the special projects that we have going on behind the scene. But the best part is our private chat server. I love this new server we are at. It is truly private, and it's the only way that you can get access to it is through the Leet Squad. All right, so how do you get this PDF? Well, it's very simple. All you need to do is go down in the description below. There'll be a link, and it's the one that just went across the screen. That link, click on it. Once you click on that link, you'll have 3 things to do. Put your name, your email, and hit that blue button, and that's it. You will be part of the Leet Squad, and then, wait for it, you will get another email, and that email will be the one that has the link to the top 10 beginners guide. So join the Leet Squad today, because it's more than just this guide. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, like I just said, and trust me, you'll probably thank me later. All right, y'all, back to the video. And I was like, dang, man, that's sad. Now I want you to understand something. He didn't have any malice against me. I don't think he had any malice against me. Some of his people have some malice against me just because of who I am, and that's their problem. But I don't think he had any malice. It was just the way that he was, you know, it is what it is type of thing. And everybody has their different experiences. That was my, you know, really only experience with him, besides the fact that when I was over on Max's channel, he was there, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been years, y'all. So I'm trying to remember this stuff, but I'm thinking about him and going, man, I'm really sad. And it was just right before I was about to get set up and do the video for the day. And I was like, man, that's really sad. And he's gone. And I don't know how long it's been or anything like that. So I just really wanted to do a video, which is kind of a part tribute to the guy. Again, I don't know a whole lot about him. Our philosophies were different when it came to tabletop RPGs. But like I said, I don't think there was any malice there. And I think that when you can't reach across the table, I mean, and he's gone, man. I mean, we lost someone in the tabletop RPG community. And, you know, I'm still thinking about it now going, man, that's sad. You know, and I don't even know the guy. That was kind of it for me. That's all I knew. Besides the fact that he wanted me to do this, you know, look at his book or something like that, which is kind of weird. Like, he wanted me to do this favor for him, and then he goes ahead and make this video. But, you know, I guess that's kind of the way that he was, right? But I'm saddened. I'm saddened because we lost somebody in the community, man, and we are a community. You know, this thing brings people together. Tabletop RPGs, and you form relationships and bonds and things like that. I know somebody I haven't played with for over a year, and I wonder what hey bro, what are you doing? How you doing, man? I just go in and check on people, man, because I care. I actually care about them. I don't care if they're, you know, I have one that's in Canada and others that's over in Finland and something crazy like that. No, I'm not talking about you, D. If there's somebody else over in Finland. He's got a wife over there from the United States, believe it or not. And D is another one of my core players. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a salute, man. And I don't know about his family, nothing. I don't know anything about that. But we lost someone in the community, regardless of if we agreed on things or not. And, you know, shout out to Shauner. He's got, you know, thousands of videos on his channel. And he was at this, I should say, for a while. Yeah, man, I'm sad. I'm saddened by that. You know, we lose somebody, but so that's why I'm really big on tabletop RPG evangelism. That's the whole idea of doing these how to play videos. I'm really more about bringing more people in. I mean, I would consider myself a tabletop RPG evangelist, and the power of the story and everything. That's why we talked for so long, because I was talking a lot. I'm not even going to lie, and they can tell you I was talking a lot and asking questions and all the rest of the stuff. And the reason for that is that I sincerely believe in the power of tabletop RPGs to go beyond just entertainment. It is much deeper than that. And as I've always said on this channel, you know, I have an agenda, and I'm pressing out that agenda, and it gets tweaked just a little bit here and there and whatever in terms of strategy or certain things that I'm going to do, just like this how to play thing that I want to do the last Tuesday of every month now. But still, man, there's power behind it, and we are community, and like I said, we form bonds. And I don't know, there's something just when you lose somebody in the space, it's just sad. I just think that it's sad, man. And so again, salute to Shauner, condolences to him and his family and everything. Again, I'm not sure how long it's been, but I'm coming in late, but I just found out not too long ago. So shout out, man. Shout out to him. And everybody who knew him. If you did, this video, I normally do like a question of the vid, but if you knew Shauner, you know, go ahead and write something in the comments. Don't write something disparaging about the guy. You could say something, you know, about who he was and how he didn't have tact, but say it tactfully, even if it, you know, leans a little bit negatively. But say something about him in the comments. You know what I mean? Because we lost somebody, man, and that's always sad for somebody. It is. And even if he didn't have anybody, I just want people to know that I care about the people in this space because they're people. All right, y'all. So say what you want, get some engagement going down in the comments below. That's going to be it for me. A little bit of a different video here. But yeah, man, let's talk about this, and let's talk about others. Maybe you knew somebody else who you know, one day you're watching their videos, or one day you guys are playing or whatever, and you find out, oh shoot, he passed away and whatever, and that, that's sad, man. It's always sad. So let's talk about it. Let's get some engagement going. Talk about Shauna. Talk about, maybe your experiences or things like that. I want to hear from you. Always, I try to read the comments as much as I possibly can. I read quite a few of them. So just keep it cool, y'all. And that'll be it. That's it for me, y'all. That's like I said, different kind of video here today. So shout out to all y'all. And we will have that How to Play series next month, last Tuesday of the month. Next week is the first Tuesday of the month because, well, now it's going to be RPG Elite philosophy time. So we getting back to brass tacks on what this channel is truly about on the first Tuesday of the month. Okay, that'll do it for me, y'all. So it's me, your boy servant, that's got to do his Snagglepuss.
So exit, stage left.
Got a game coming up this week, y'all. Then happy gaming. I pray it is a RPG Elite session. And so in the meantime, between time, you can watch any of my other videos, this one in particular. But me, I'm going to go. I'm going to get ready for next week and this next month and all the rest of that stuff. So peace. 5,000 Leets. I'm outie. God bless.